Sunday morning, happy, whatever, however you want to say it. Um, Luckily, nobody's signed on right now to hear that, but you can always rewatch everything in the recorded session of the live videos. So today, we're in Lakeside, of course. I mean, it's home. It is 50 degrees outside, sunny, no chance of rain, even though we need it. And right now, Terry and I are headed over to preview a house for a client. Lisa wanted me to show a little bit about real estate, my real estate life. And so this can kind of be that for today. So we're just pulling up to the house. What are we doing today? Like I said, we're previewing for clients. Got a couple houses to go look at. It's a good little activity to do on a Sunday. Got Hank. We got Tinkerbell. We got Pixie. Pixie's not feeling so well, everybody. She's our old dog. And there's Terry. I'll get back to Pixie in a second. But old Pixie, she's, how old is she?
She is
10?
10.
She's 10 years old. She's a Brussels Griffon. And she just hasn't been feeling good the last couple days. We believe it to be pain. Hopefully she'll snap out of it soon. So I just realized something. Let's see if we can continue doing a live while I get into the lockbox, because the lockbox is open through my phone. But basically, here we are. We just pulled up to a house, and I'm not your normal realtor. I look at things differently because I am a retired home inspector. First thing I'm doing is I'm looking at everything that could be wrong on a house, believe it or not. I do want to sell houses, but I also want my people to be fully informed. And the only way they're fully informed is if I've looked at the house entirely and give them my feedback on what I see. Everybody can make up their mind afterwards, of course. Like we got a couple little cracks here. This is a 1974 house, so really a little bit of settling cracks isn't always the worst thing in the world. But when you see the chimney pulling away from a house, that's not always the best thing. But if it hasn't moved in a long time, and something's been done about it, that's fine. So that's just, like I said, information to the client, and they can make up their mind from there. These old houses, you can't expect everything to be perfect. They've settled. The question is, are they still settling? And just so if you ever go up to an electrical panel, always touch it with the back of your hand before you do anything, just to not get a shocking surprise. I did a live video last night. I want to go over that a little bit real quick. Yeah, I'm just looking at the house as I talk. A friend of mine on Facebook, her brother is going into hospice, or is in hospice. He has some medical bills, of course, he's got to face and pay. And there's some more signs of settling. Just because you're dying doesn't mean that you don't have bills still. Until we are off this earth, we have bills. And his family will, of course, have bills as well. So, if you have the means, if you can go find that live feed link for his GoFundMe, if you can help out, that'd be great. Give him a little boost on that. So yeah, this house is interesting. So we've got some that when you see it pushed like that, that's means something's currently. See what I can do here. I don't know if I can get into the house there. Nobody's chiming in really today. If you're online, say hi, please. Let me know where you're from. I'm gonna try to get into this. See this place. Come on, Terry. Go get her. So we'll just pretend she's the client. She's on the phone already. See, that's the life of a realtor right there. On the phone all the time. Unclip Hank. Hold on a second. All right, Hank, come on. All right, I got Hank. So, and this is how Hank shows houses. He rides right here on my arm. He is not allowed in a house. As a matter of fact, if I was walking and he was walking behind me, he would have stopped right there at the bottom of those stairs, because he will not go in a house unless he's being held. That's how well I have him trained. All right, let's see what we got here. Now that I've accessed that lockbox, I can go into the house. And one of the first things I always do, say you're looking into houses, give you advice here. Other than looking for cracks and stuff, go ahead and turn on all the lights. The lights are meant to be turned on when you're looking at a house. You don't have to look at it in the dark. Also, the first thing I do is I smell when I walk into a house. And what I'm doing is I'm smelling for mold or funky smells, skunks, whatever the case. The other thing, when you close doors, look at the cracks above it, around it. You'll know, like this one has, it's a little tighter here than it is here, a little bit more tight there than it is at the bottom, which indicates a little bit of movement. Let's see the kitchen on this one.
Is that a big problem?
So,
Goes up to.
wow. Okay, so this I've never seen, a mirror above the kitchen sink. Kind of interesting. Yeah, so it's got foundational problems right there. You can see that this backsplash is pulling away. The floors, you always want to check the floors for how even or not they are. It's got a nice view out that window. Oh, Hank, stop it, just because mom's in here. So he gets whiny when mom's here. When it's me and clients, he could care less. He just sits there. They actually say that they forgot he was even with me. This one has some storage. Nice excess storage. So the clients on this one would actually be us. Terry wanted to look at it, see if it's something that we could handle. So, you know, I am Terry is the client, I guess you could say. Got decent big rooms. Rooms always have to have egress. You got to have a window or a door that is a proper height to get out. Let's see, closet. Not a bad little room. So we got 2 bedrooms, storage, and get these lights turned off as I go if I can figure out where I turn that one on at. So yeah, a little different today than what I usually do. So once again, looking at the doors. Oh, Hank, stop. So this is not something I want to see. I don't want to see the wall and the floor separating necessarily. This one, foundation issues can be fixed. And if the person who's buying the house, little cellar-like, root cellar is what they called it, but
How deep is it?
just goes to there.
Oh, that's where the water heater.
So let me get out of here. A neat old home. So most of the foundation issues, just taking care of it with the water drainage would be good. So you guys want to see some interesting colors? We went from yellow to a bluish gray to a green. Let's see. Another mirror. What do you think about this house? Would you buy it? Does it interest you? uh, yeah, so here's another bedroom. This one used to have baseboard heating. They never put in a junction box after they disconnected it, which they should have. Just like that. They put that switch in a junction box. And this house might be a little bit too much for us to take on. Yeah. Between having to change out all of your tubs and fixtures and fixing the foundation, it's definitely, yeah. So see how the walls are separating from the ceiling. Not something I want to do. This will go someone good. I mean, it's got a lot of potential. It's got a lot of land and whatnot in a shop, but definitely not for me. Not something I need to take on. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Probably bored you pretty bad today. Hopefully we didn't lose 10,000 or all my subscribers because of this video, but that's kind of the deal showing. And Hank being so whiny, I'm sorry. That is not normal. It's because Terri is here with the other two. And so he thinks that he has to be with her. Well, you guys have a good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 10.